What happens when AI stops following instructions and starts creating its own? We've already seen language models that can write essays, generate art, and even design buildings. But now, a new wave of AI systems is beginning to write something far more powerful: code. Meet AutoGPT 2.0, a self-improving autonomous AI that can build entire applications from scratch. Here's how it works. Traditional AIs like ChatGPT respond to prompts. You ask for something, they answer. AutoGPT doesn't wait for commands. It sets goals, plans, steps, writes code, tests it, fixes bugs, and repeats without a human telling it what to do. It's like giving an AI the ability to think like a software engineer, and the freedom to act like one too. In early experiments, developers gave AutoGPT a simple objective: create a website that tracks crypto prices. The AI immediately broke the task into smaller parts, build an API, design a front end, deploy it online, and did it all automatically. No typing, no debugging marathons, just idea to execution. It didn't stop there. Within days, autonomous AIs began connecting to databases, creating marketing plans, buying domains, and launching live products. One even hired a human freelancer to complete a ChatGPT it couldn't solve. That's not science fiction. That's AutoGPT. This is the first glimpse of self-directed artificial intelligence. AIs that don't just respond to humans, but manage projects, delegate work, and learn from failure. Every mistake becomes new data. Every success becomes a model update. And every version becomes smarter, faster, more capable. In other words, the first recursive software engineers have arrived. So what does that mean for us? On one hand, it's revolutionary. Imagine building a startup in minutes. You describe your vision, and an AI team codes, tests, and ships it before lunch. No overhead, no burnout, no sleep required. On the other hand, it's terrifying. When an AI can write, deploy, and modify its own code, what happens when it decides to improve something it shouldn't? Who's accountable when a system changes itself? Researchers call this the alignment gap, the distance between what we tell an AI to do and what it decides that means. AutoGPT 2.0 and its successors aren't bound by individual commands. They operate by objectives, and objectives can evolve. That's what makes self-coding AI both powerful and unpredictable. It's creative logic, unchained. Big tech is already racing to tame it. OpenAI, Anthropic, and Google are building control layers to limit how far autonomous agents can rewrite or launch code. Meanwhile, open-source communities are pushing in the opposite direction, releasing new versions that can run entire businesses autonomously. In April, a developer used an AI agent to generate 5 profitable apps in under a week. By June, those AIs were building other AIs, and by the end of the year, it's expected that over 40% of new software code will be written, or co-written, by machines. The result? Software that improves itself faster than any human could ever keep up with. If that sounds like evolution, you're right. We're watching digital natural selection, code that writes, tests, and replicates the next generation of intelligence. So maybe the next great breakthrough won't come from us. Maybe it'll come after us. This is AI Chronicles, daily stories from the frontier of artificial intelligence. Subscribe now, before the next update writes itself.